Part 1. The Breaking of the Vessels. Chapter 1. Liebermann stepped down from the cab. Two constables wearing long coats and spiked helmets were standing in the middle of the street, ready to block the passage of traffic. One of them came forward.
Herr Dr. Liebermann?
Yes?
This way, please.
The sun had already risen, and the morning air was cold and dank. Ahead, 4 black lacquered carriages were parked. One of them was a windowless mortuary van. A flash of bright light unsettled the horses, signaling the presence of a police photographer. As Liebermann and his companion advanced, a cobbled concourse came into view, dominated by a white church with a convex Baroque facade.
Maria Troia Kirche,
said the constable. Liebermann had often passed the church on his way to the Josefstadt Theater, but he had never paused to appreciate its size. He had to tilt his head back to see it all. 2 spires, each decorated with a girdle of globes, flanked a classical columned pediment. A gilt inscription declared Virgo Fidelis Ave Celestis Mater Amoris, and below this was a clock face showing the early hour, 6 o'clock. Winged figures peered over the gable. They were disporting themselves beneath a gold crucifix, enhanced with radial spokes to represent rays of divine light. On both sides of the concourse were identical 3-story buildings. They were plain, functional structures with rough-cast walls. Liebermann saw the word gymnasium carved beneath a stone escutcheon. In front of the church were 2 gas lamps, and around one of these a loose group of men had assembled. The photographer and his assistant were preparing to take another photograph. Again there was a brilliant flash, which exposed something dark and shapeless on the ground. The smoke from the magnesium ribbon hung motionless in the air. Liebermann was dimly aware of clopping hooves and nervous whinnying. One of the men turned round, a portly gentleman with a well-waxed, upturned mustache.
Max!
Detective Inspector Oskar Reinhardt marched over to greet his friend.
Thank you for coming, Max.
The constable clicked his heels and hurried back to his post.
When did you receive Hausmann's call?
About 5, Liebermann replied, stifling a yawn.
I'm sorry,
said Reinhardt, his eyes luminous with compunction.
I thought...